Hello there. The fashion month has wrapped up and has given us a glimpse into the trendiest of trends for spring and summer 2025. And I, for one, am so excited for this new season to come. I don't know what spring bug bit me, but I've been Googling trends non-stop. And I usually never follow trends, so this is very unusual for me. This time around, I want to know all the trends. I want to know which ones will catch my eye and will be wearable enough for me to follow. Because let's be honest, some trends can be like really out there and not wearable at all. And another reason why I never really truly invest in trends is because they can expire so quickly. But I'm so happy that I did my research, because I have found that many of these trends that we're going to be seeing this spring and summer are just a continuation of like previous trends. Some trends like leather, suede, Mary Janes, and so many more. There are so many cool trends for us to discuss today. We're talking shoes, colors, silhouettes, materials, textures, and gosh, so much more. So let's get into it. And I want to start with my favorite trend of them all. And can you guess what it is? I'll give you a little hint. It's the it color of spring-summer 2025. It's the powder pink trend. Powder pink, baby pink, whatever you want to call it. It's actually different from Barbie pink that was dominating last year. And honestly, I am obsessed with this trend. And it's not just powder pink. It's actually all the pastel colors like muted, calm, springy vibe. This year we're leaning towards more calmer and softer colors, and I approve of this trend 100%. I'm on board with it. I will be getting a whole bunch of things in powder pink because it's one of my most favorite colors ever. And this trend is actually the most logical one too, because whenever the weather warms up, we just want to bring back color into our lives, and when to wear pastels and pinks if not in the springtime, and they just feel so fresh, you know. So I am completely on board with this trend. I'm obsessed with it. Another color that is going to rock this season is actually electric blue or electrifying blue. Blue is another color that I absolutely love. I love navy blue, sky blue, baby blue, but this one is electrifying blue. And funny story, I bought a blazer from Zara about like 3 years ago in this particular blue color, and I recently took off the tag and wore it out for the first time, and I'm like, why didn't I wear it before? Like, it's such a beautiful color. I thought it wasn't wearable enough for me to wear. I was like, why did I get a blue blazer? Why couldn't I just get like a black one or a basic beige one? But no, actually, because it's such a wearable color and I love it so much. And I have been trying to incorporate more colors into my wardrobe. So this color is deeper and much more vibrant than the pastel colors we just talked about, and I'm here for it. Honestly, it just reminds me of summertime. Imagine just like wearing a satin shirt in this color, or even like a full-on swimsuit, and that swimsuit on a boat against the ocean water. Like, I don't know, it just makes me so excited for this trend, and I am absolutely on board with this. I'm obsessed with this trend. It's so dreamy. I would love to get my hands on like some tops. I feel like this electrifying blue looks perfect on like silk or satin material. So I would love to get my hands on some shirts and tops in this color, and maybe even like shoes, like suede shoes in blue, like electrifying blue color. Yeah, I'm just so excited for this trend. It gets a 10 out of 10 from me. This next trend is all over, and it's actually gaining popularity as we speak. It's probably going to be very big this spring and summer, and it's gingham and checks or plaid. It's been all over the runways, and retro being so big right now, I get why this trend is taking off. However, I have to be honest, it's not for me. I will go as far as saying that I kind of hate this trend. I just can't see myself wearing plaid or gingham checks. That kind of print is just not for me. I can see someone being able to rock this trend, and by someone I mean a cute little baby wearing their plaid little dresses or panamas and shoes, but for an adult, I don't know. I'm not on board with it. And you know the reason why? I feel like if I were to wear a plaid or a gingham dress, I would feel like I'm wearing a picnic blanket. So I'm not on board with this trend at all. I don't like it. Alright, as you can tell, I'm kind of going fast through these trends because we have so many, and whatever trends I've gathered up for this video, they're not all the trends, trust me, there are so many more, but it's just these are some of the more prominent ones that I've seen online, so I kind of want to go through them all, and so I'm probably going to be in a little bit of a rush, so that way we have time to discuss them all. And so next up is another favorite trend of mine, and it's coastal prep. Coastal prep has been everywhere on runways. So many designers incorporated this trend into their collections this season, and I love it so much. Think of like a captain's uniform or a sailor's uniform, but cuter. It's so gorgeous, you guys, and it's another logical trend because coastal prep equals the water, boats, beaches, summertime. I bought 2 t-shirts last year from Loft, I think, and they were both themed. One was like striped, another one was all blue with a little anchor logo over here, and I can totally still rock these t-shirts this year again. I can see myself getting maybe like some striped shirts as well, but the thing is, I don't think I can really pull off stripes. I don't think they look that good on me. Nonetheless, I will try to make it work because I am here for this trend. I'm thinking an oversized striped shirt, white A-line midi skirt, and some cute ballerina flats or like Mary Janes. That's the look for me this summer. Speaking of Mary Janes and ballerina flats, they are still in and going strong this season, and I love this trend so much. I love ballerinas in general, and just recently I picked up a pair of ballerina flats from Christian Louboutin, and just yesterday I placed an order and got myself a pair of studded Mary Janes. Guys, I'm obsessed with this trend. I'm so excited for the shoes this season because on the runways what we saw embellishments, we saw studs, we saw different materials, we saw metallics, animal print. Like, just have fun with the flats this season, you guys. Let your imaginations run wild. The crazier the better. You can get velvet ones. I've seen so many cute flats online. Oh my god, I want to get them all. Obviously I can't, but I wish I could. So if you do want to experiment with your flat shoes this season, like, don't even be shy. The craziest colors, the craziest embellishments and studs, it's gonna be so in this season. While we're on the topic of shoes, I want to talk about this particular trend that has me drooling obsessed, and it's the peep-toe trend. Now, we have seen so many designers create different variations of the peep-toe shoe, and honestly, if you had asked me a few years ago, like, hey, would you be willing to wear a peep-toe sandal, I would probably be like, I don't think so. But the more I experiment with my style, the more things I realize can work for me, like the more things I start to like. And so this is the trend that I'm super excited for. I actually placed an order yesterday for peep-toe sandals, and in tan color. I think they came in black and tan, and I got the tan because I thought, okay, I already own ballerina flats in black. Most of my shoes are black, so let me just go ahead and get the nude ones. The nude ones I feel like will go perfectly with jeans, pants, with anything. Think of any summer, spring outfit and pair them with peep-toe nude sandals, and you are good to go. So yeah, I can't wait to get all my new shoes in the mail and start styling them, especially this pair with denim and skirts and dresses. I'm obsessed. This trend definitely gets a 10 out of 10 from me. Now, this next trend is gaining so much popularity as we speak, but it's a huge no for me, and it's the clogs. Even though I do see some fashionistas, do we still say fashionistas, by the way? I don't know what to call these girls that are into fashion. Fashion bloggers. I can totally see them rocking these shoes, and I have seen some cool pictures online, but for me, it's a big no. I'm just not that cool, honestly. I'm a simple girl. I love my classic stuff, so I don't think I can pull this one off. Like, they could look cute with like a black dress or an all white outfit, you know. I can see them looking cute, but I do not think that this trend is actually here to stay, like the ballerina flats, for example, or the Mary Janes. So I'm not really willing to like experiment with this trend and like invest in this trend. So this trend gets like a big no from me. Now this next trend is actually setting the tone for this new year, I believe, and it's called soft power. Now this is kind of a fairly new concept. The idea of the season's soft power dressing became crystal clear in Milan during Bottega Veneta show, where powerful suiting was reimagined in relaxed silhouettes that at once felt strong yet sophisticated and elevated. A feminine meets masculine take on work style. I love this trend. I'm willing to experiment with it. I have seen so many cool outfits on the runways in this particular style, and I'm obsessed. I've been wanting to actually invest into like more tailored clothing, like suits and stuff, maybe some maybe like a cool blazer. I'm gonna go on Google and search up what I can get in this style, because I absolutely love it. Those trench coats look amazing. I normally am one for like more like classic silhouettes and, you know, designs, but with this trend I am willing to experiment. I'm actually getting more and more interested in this trend. The more I see it, the more I want it. So I am completely on board with this one. This one gets a solid 9 out of 10 from me. Now this next trend is asymmetry and fluidity, or like fluid designs. I don't like it, and I'll tell you why. I think asymmetric dresses and designs, like messy, fluid, asymmetric dresses and skirts that I've seen so far, they only look good on models. I don't know, I could be wrong, but for me, I look for structure and uniformity in clothing, because I feel like otherwise I'm just gonna be lost in the clothing, you know. So I will definitely not be experimenting with this trend. It could be another big one this year. We shall see. I have seen so many new collections come out in this style, and I have a feeling it's gonna be a pretty popular one, but I don't think I will be experimenting with this trend. What do you guys think? Do let me know in the comments. Do you like asymmetric designs or no? Next up, let's talk about some materials that are going to be in, and especially statement leather. I have seen so many cool leather jackets being shown on the runways, leather skirts, leather pants, and I am actually quite obsessed with leather right now. I recently got a pair of faux leather shorts from Amazon just to see if I'm gonna like it. I've been rocking them so much during fall and winter. So I also recently got a pair of black faux leather pants, but they didn't work out for me, so I had to send them back. But I did love the idea of like leather pants. I actually want to get my hands on like a brown leather skirt, like a faux leather one. I'm obsessed with leather right now, and so I don't think I will be going as far as like getting a biker leather jacket. Maybe I'm not that cool, but yeah, leather bottoms, I'm here for it. And here I thought that leather was just for like fall and winter, but I guess not. I guess I can just keep looking, because I've been wanting a leather skirt for so long, but I'm like, yeah, you know what, probably until next year, until when leather comes back in fashion. And turns out it's still in fashion and you can still experiment with leather. I don't think so much in the summertime, because I live in Houston, and if I wore anything leather in Houston, I would just like bake in the sun. But for springtime, for cooler, nicer, fresher weather, I would love to get my hands on a pair of faux leather pants and a faux leather skirt. Next big trend that we see still continuing to be in is suede. Suede is a big deal. I have seen so many cute suede jackets, suede shirts, suede skirts, and also suede bags on the runways, and I love suede. Honestly, it's just I never really knew how to take care of suede. I did have a pair of suede boots, and I was always scared to wear them, and so I ended up giving them to my mom. But now, especially in brown, like, or like beige tan color suede jackets, they have been taken over my mind, and I'm obsessed. I'm currently looking online at like a suede jacket that I can get my hands on. No fringe or anything like that, just a basic jacket, but there's just something about suede in tan color Something about these jackets I'm seeing online. I'm so obsessed, you guys. I will be jumping on this trend. And I also thought that suede was like such a fall thing, but apparently not. You can still make it work for you in the springtime. Not so much in the summer again, but in the springtime. So if you did invest in like some suede stuff, like suede shoes, suede jackets, and suede bags, you can still rock them this spring season. This next trend is super cute and super retro and super in right now, and it's the mod mini dresses. Guys, these dresses look so dreamy. I wish I was a model rocking these dresses this spring and summer. Unfortunately, I'm not, so I will not be jumping on this bandwagon. However, since retro is so back and so in right now, this is a no-brainer. Like, mod middies, they just scream 60s, you know, they just do. And so I do get this trend, especially for summer, especially for younger girls. I feel like it's just gonna look perfect. Spring and summer is the time to rock mini dresses and mini skirts and stuff like that. It's just I'm not a mini girl at all. The only time I can get away with wearing something mini is if I'm wearing black tights in the winter or fall. In that case, yeah, like I don't feel too bad wearing anything mini because I'm still all covered up. But in the spring and summer, I don't think I have ever worn anything mini. This is the kind of trend that I wish I could pull off, but I don't think I can, so I will be skipping it. But yeah, it's super cute and so springy and summery. It has been said that the designers just want us to show the world who we are, to express ourselves through accessories and fashion and fabrics. So these few trends that we will be discussing next are the definition of being out there, showcasing your style and just being the authentic you. They just want us to have fun with our styles. Let's talk textures. All kinds of materials and textures are in. Feathers, fringes, materials like rubber. So you can definitely express yourselves so much. Like, look at these crazy designs, which means if for some reason you wanted to experiment with your style before but you could never do it, now is the perfect time to do it. Honestly, I don't see myself wearing like fringe and feathers or rubber, but I can see how this just like gives the extra opportunity to just like dress up, be out there a little bit, you know, have fun with your style. I feel like fashion is all about having fun and feeling good and, you know, experimenting and stuff. So I'm kind of excited for this trend. I will not be purchasing anything with feathers, but I do like this trend a lot. I hate the fringe, to be honest with you, I do, but feathers, it's kind of cool. You can get like a little feather hat, a feather top, or a skirt. So yeah, I'm very curious to see how people are going to be, you know, styling themselves this spring. Another trend that I don't think I can pull off is maximalism. Maximalism is a major trend for 2025, which means it's a celebration of bold patterns, colors. We've seen a lot of the mismatched designs, mismatched combinations on the runway, which again means you can just keep on experimenting with your style. You can combine two things that are not combinable normally. You know, you can just have fun with it and nobody can say anything because this is so in right now. You can have fun with all kinds of colors, color combinations, like something loud and crazy, go for it. I have also heard that accessorizing like extensively is super in right now. So if you have all those like bracelets and charms and all the things in your accessory drawer, like take it all out, mix it all up, combine them all, you are going to be super in this season. This is such a great way to express your individuality and style. I think we're kind of ditching quiet luxury or quiet minimalism for this season. I want to see how people are going to go all in and express themselves this season. Super excited. Oh my god, I'm forgetting another cool, awesome trend, and it's trendy sneakers. This season is all about shoes, I feel like, and all about sneakers. I am going to get my hands on a pair of pink, muted pink Sambas. I was actually on my way to the store right before I decided to film this video, but yeah, I will be getting my hands on a cool pair of sneakers this spring. I'm such a big, like, sneakers girl. Like, I love comfort shoes. I currently own about 4 or 5 pair of sneakers, and like 95% of them are white. So I think this is a great way to incorporate like color into your wardrobe through shoes and especially through sneakers, because all kinds of sneakers are so in right now. Retro sneakers, hiking sneakers, slim sneakers, you name it, they're all trendy right now. And I loved most of the sneakers I saw on the runway, so super excited for this trend, especially if you want to combine two different trends. Like suede is still so in right now, so you could get like a pair of suede sneakers in like a cool pastel color or electrifying blue, you know. Another color I forgot to mention that is super in right now is olive green, so even shoes in that color. Like, how amazing is this trend? Sneakers will always be in, it's just they're always going to be changing styles and colors and stuff and silhouettes. But yeah, this season, just have fun. There's no like one thing that's in trend. There's so many different things that are trending right now. I think it's amazing and I love this trend so much. It gets a 10 out of 10 from me. Another shoe trend that I find interesting but will not jumping on is interesting loafers. Now, loafers are such a staple in your wardrobe. They can be worn with literally anything and they are such a classic shoe. However, now loafers are presented in these like very interesting designs. They're being super out there and interesting in different colors, in different shapes. I currently do not own any loafers, so for me to, I guess, go out and buy like a funky pair of loafers would be foolish because I'm still trying to build my wardrobe. So I would, for example, start with like a basic pair of loafers for now. So yeah, but if I did already own a few pairs of basic loafers, I would definitely start looking at some funky looking loafers because they're just so fun. I do really like this trend, but I don't think I will be jumping on it yet. I'm probably still gonna look for a classic beautiful pair of loafers, just not the funky ones that I've seen online. Personality heels. Now this is another huge trend for 2025 and I cannot really say that I like it. Now I could probably get away with like a funky loafer, but a funky shoe like this, it's a big no for me. When it comes to heels, I am more of a boring classic girl. I like my classic heels, classic silhouettes, and I am not really like willing to invest in a pair of bold out there heels. However, I can see this trend taking off and being the most popular one out there because I know people love heels and they love trendy heels. So I am sure we will be seeing way too many people experimenting with this particular trend. It's just not one for me. Like, I am willing to experiment with my style every now and then, but I am not too extreme as to purchasing this type of shoe. So what do you guys think of this particular trend? Do let me know if you are going to go out and buy a pair of loud heels or not. There's this one other trend that is super in right now, but I don't really like, is laces. Laces on shoes in particular, so laces on your ballerina flats, on your sandals, on your heels. I don't really like this trend because it just reminds me of like the early 2000s, and again, I don't like messy things and I feel like laces are so messy and I don't really think that they look good. Honestly, like, I don't like this trend at all. I will not be even looking at anything with laces or purchasing anything with laces. Yeah, especially on ballerina flats. Just think of this trend as like a trend that's gonna go away pretty soon. I don't think it's here to stay. So yeah, I don't like this trend at all. And oh my god, I think we've gone through like most of the trends that I've seen online. There are so many more, honestly. I have seen this one trend where you wear a skirt over your pants. That's a big no for me. I have seen like sporty chic. I have to look into that. I do like sporty clothes, so this could be a great trend for me. What else have I seen? I've seen shoes that are going to be super popular, that are the T-bar shoes. Yeah, this just goes to show that there are so many trends out there and we can't really cover them all, unfortunately, otherwise we will be here all day. So if you guys like this video, if it was interesting, do let me know in the comment section down below. Join the conversation. Let me know what trends that we discussed today were your favorites, or which ones you hated, which ones you will be trying this new season. I'm so excited to hear from you guys, and thank you so much for watching. I think I will just wrap this up right now because I want to go ahead and get my hands on those sambas. So I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Can't wait to hear from you, and I can't wait to see you soon. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel not to miss any videos from me in the future. And that was it for today's video, guys. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Bye!